Judy Moore.
How dare you? Gonna meet his grandson over too. Which way is it? Which way? Straight?
Yeah.
Don't you dare.
Joey.
How dare you even look at me? Say those things, that's mean. Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. What's happening?
Not much. Just audited like half of Lafayette, what we could see.
Yeah, I did the Canton one. Now I'm heading back.
You're heading up to the office?
Yeah. Punch out.
I got you. Yeah, I was debating whether or not I was going to drive to Rockwood for that one tree removal.
Yeah, that's a hike.
Yeah, so
I can't remember.
I don't know. I'm thinking just probably head back to the yard right now, then pick up tomorrow and see where we're at.
Yeah, that sounds good. I got. I was having issues with the unemployment. I thought I had done that registered for that, but apparently I didn't. I got a notice in the mail on Saturday.
You got to go where?
I got a notice in the mail Saturday about unemployment, saying that I wasn't registered for Michigan Works.
Yeah, that's what I was you got to go into one of their offices.
Yeah, well, I thought I could just do it online. I thought I did it, but I guess I didn't.
Yeah, that you kind of have to go in and actually like fill out paperwork for them.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to probably try to do that. I don't know if I can just try calling their offices and say, hey, yeah, they just called me back. I just still need to get unemployment for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
I mean, as long as you definitely need to talk to them about like I'm guessing you didn't get paid then for those first 2 weeks.
Nope, I haven't gotten anything.
But for that, but I mean, once you get there and register, you should be fine. Like next Monday, when you file for last week, you should be fine if you go to Michigan Works before that, for that one at least.
Yeah, I gotta. Hopefully, I get them both, but I'll have to. I was gonna try calling and see if I can.
Yeah,
do it over
you
the
should
phone.
be fine. If anything, just be like, I wasn't sure, that you actually had to like just tell them that you tried to do it online. You didn't know you actually had to show up in person.
Right. Okay. I'll give it a try. See what happens.
All right.
All right, bud.
Yeah, I mean, I would try. Do you know where there's a Michigan Works office by you?
I don't think there is one close to me.
Okay, I mean, I know there should be that one on Stevenson Highway at like north of 14 Mile.
14 and Steve. Yeah, that's freaking on the east side.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit out of the way. I would definitely Google and see if there's any closer to you. But yeah, I mean, I would almost even just try and stop in there and talk to somebody.
Yeah. Maybe I should look at that right now.
Yeah, because when I used to have to do it, I'd have to go in there. They give you some paperwork to fill out. You create an account on Michigan, the Michigan Works or whatever, and then you're good to go. But I know last year during COVID they suspended that to where you didn't actually have to go in and register for work. You just had to create an account online. You'd be fine. But
yeah, that's what I did last year. But it's been so long. Last time I did unemployment was probably 15 years ago.
Oh yeah, no, I hear you. So.
All right, well, I'll give it a try. See what happens.
All right, man. Yeah, keep me updated, and then we're probably gonna head back to the yard here in a few.
Okay.
And then I'll talk to you in the morning and see if that list comes through and figure out one. We'll start at one end and I'll start at the other and just try to work through it.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, man.
All right, let's talk to you tomorrow.
Yep, later.
Bye.
Get gas.
Yep, we're gonna get gas.
Oh, wow.
is like my least favorite player in sports. And he took the kid's phone and kept the recording while he walked back into the locker room. It was kind of funny, and then got the kid, his phone back. But so this kid got this exclusive video of Brad Marchand talking to him as he walked back into the locker room. There was an interview about it. He was kind of cool about it, but thankfully he's proving that he's not cool in any way whatsoever. Brad Marchand.
He stopped the guy from passing a puck to a kid?
I don't know if it was a kid or a fan, but yeah, you kept him from getting a...
This guy. And you liked him.
No.
For a brief moment of time, you really liked him. You thought, wow, this
guy's...
guy's...
For a brief moment in time, I thought, do not be cool. I do not want you to be cool when it's all said and done, and he is proving not to be cool. You talked about how you listened to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson present the game. I don't know what that was. Like, the two teams are on the field.
There's an introduction of both teams.
He introduced the teams from the middle of the field wearing, like, this maroon jumpsuit or whatever. I guess it was just a shirt and pants. But there was something else I noticed yesterday.
He works out?
No, he does work out. The Super Bowl presentation, it feels like always needs more and more and more. So we had Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson present the game, like right before it starts from the 50-yard line.
We had America the Beautiful in addition to the national anthem.
I think they've done that in the past, but
yeah, but just to your point, they keep adding
things. Maria Taylor at halftime, was in the middle of the performers about to go on the field and like turns and touches Snoop, like she's in the middle of the crowd that's about to take the field to perform, and I'm like, they put her down like right there, not to interview anybody, but just, I'm right here, you're Snoop, I just touched Snoop.
Right.
And that was the whole point of her being there, is to just show you're Snoop. Snoop's coming up.
Well, they could say, you could have the guys up in the booth say, Al Michaels, Snoop Dogg coming up next, along with,
none of this,
Dr. Dre, Mary J.
None of this particularly bothers me, but I feel like they are just trying to out Super Bowl themselves year after year.
Well, they definitely try to, because you want each broadcast to be better. You take chances. They ain't all
it's not just the broadcast. It's the entire game presentation. It's bigger and bigger and bigger to the detriment of the football. I don't know, but I do know that when I flipped the game on and the players were on the sidelines, we were still like 35 minutes from kickoff. Usually run out the tunnel, coin flip, and the game starts.
That all is, it's a lot.
It's just getting longer and longer and bigger and more grandiose, and it culminates in Maria Taylor touching Snoop.
I noticed they did this when years ago when I went to that mixed martial arts matches in Los Angeles at the Coliseum.
The Johnny Morton fight?
It was a Johnny Morton fight, then it was also Brock Lesnar's debut. And when I went out there for that, I thought it was really strange that the way they introduced the fighters, because they had to walk all the way from the top all the way down. Mm-hmm. And then when I was watching...
It was at the LA Coliseum?
The Coliseum.
So that's a long walk.
Yeah. So if you were watching the NASCAR event there a couple weeks ago, they introduced the drivers. The drivers made the same walk. Because when they walk in from street level, the Coliseum's built into the ground a bit, so they're up top there, they're making their whole way down, I don't know, 200 steps or whatever the hell it is.
Right.
And then they have to get to the field and walk all the way to the cars, and the fighters doing the same thing. It just seems like, why are we making this take extra long?
It grows unnecessarily, I guess is the point. It feels like this entire presentation has grown to the extent that I wonder, and I guess I fear a little bit for what's next. We haven't even talked about the commercial.
No, we haven't.
That is, I every time you kind of miss the joke, when you get to be a little bit older, I warn everybody, I hope you all grow old. That's the goal. But when you start missing the joke, you might reflect that it could be you're getting older, or perhaps, Gator, they just sucked. Did the Super Bowl commercials suck? Is the 25 and under crowd going, appraisal, saving you up to $750. Over the last 2 years, home values have dramatically increased, which means you could be sitting on thousands of dollars in untapped home equity. Right now, Cash Out Refi, helping get thousands to pay off debt, start a remodeling project, go on that vacation, help pay for kids' college, get a new car. As home values and interest rates continue to rise, don't wait till spring to get started. Take the next step and chat with the 5-star team. CallHallFirst.com. With nearly 5,000 5-star reviews, why would you go anywhere else? I liked it because it was simple. They gave me a short checklist, got it done. They took it from there. On top of that, treated me like family. When I called about a refi, they said, sit tight. They didn't go for the quick buck. Said, sit tight. You're in a good rate and term. Get started today with a free 5-minute mortgage review. Talk to one of the mortgage experts now at callhallfirst.com. That's callhallfirst.com. Or call 866-CALL-HALL. That's 866-CALL-HALL.
What's my ETA?
Your estimated time of arrival is 9:17.
I'm late. I'll have to punch it.
Speeding will save you just 1 minute and 36 seconds. It will also increase your risk of a crash, as well as the odds that you will be stopped and issued an expensive speeding ticket.
Yeah, but...
In 1 year, there were 22,000 speeding-related crashes in Michigan, resulting in 200 deaths.
If I had someone in the car with me, I'd drive slower. But it's just me.
This is not a logical response. Though you have no passenger, surrounding cars contain 27 others, including 5 children and 1 Labrador Retriever.
How do you know all this stuff?
I know everything, Kevin.
Your risk of a crash increases with every mile you drive over the speed limit. So slow down. Speed enforcement is happening now. A message from the Michigan Office of Highway Safety Planning.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. So a friend told me about Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, and his exact words were, "It changed my life. I used to spend a ridiculous amount of time trying to remove tomato sauce from inside our microwave and soap scum off the bathtub. It's like seriously magic, and my secret weapon for cleaning the kitchen, bathroom, doors and walls, and even keeping my sneakers clean. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Greatest invention ever." Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, the unicorn of cleaning.
Yes, I'm so sorry about the wait, ma'am. I'll be with you shortly. Carrie, how many appointments did you book at 2:30?
Jin's physical therapy clinic is pretty stretched.
Some light stretch.
He needs another PT before patients get bent out of shape.
Let's back to Davis's name.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Do you have taxiety? That uncertain feeling before doing your taxes? Filing on your own or choosing the wrong partner can be stressful. Connect with Liberty Tax and then just breathe in and cash out.
Pay no out-of-pocket expenses.
Sounds like a mantra.
Visit StopTaxiety.com to schedule your appointment and say farewell to the stress of tax season. Liberty Tax. Let's end taxiety. At participating locations, terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Get help managing your money for the life and years ahead with Fidelity Income Planning. We'll look at what you've saved, what you'll need, and help you build a flexible plan for cash flow designed to last, so you can go from saving to living. Fidelity Brokerage Services number NYSE SIPC. Get help managing your money for the life and years ahead with Fidelity Income Planning. We'll look at what you've saved, what you'll need, and help you build a flexible plan for cash flow designed to last, so you can go from saving to living. Fidelity Brokerage Services number NYSE SIPC.
Get the latest sports news and inside information about Michigan and Michigan State on the 5-Star Zone with Rico Beard. Download it today on the Odyssey app.
Let's get back to your calls. 248-539-9797. Joe is next. Hi, Joe.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, Joe?
Good. Two things. You said something right before we went to the commercials about the Super Bowl and they having The Rock on the field.
Yeah.
Well, I think we kind of forgot that it was in California, in LA, Hollywood. So, all the antics, they were going to bring all that out anyway.
Probably right.
But secondly, I want to get to Matthew Stafford. I'm happy with Matthew Stafford. I mean, he had some terrible games with us. So we went through the career with him. He went to the playoffs. He didn't do as well. But secondly, I'm happy that he was able to go to a better franchise, a better team, and he was able to win. I mean, so many people mad about him winning, and you know, or they call him they call him the Detroit Rams now.
Don't do it.
But I'm just saying, regardless of it was a good game. They put on the show. I'm happy for Matthew, and I think a lot of people are happy for Matthew winning that game because he was never did he? You know, I don't know. I'm not a person that believe in curses, but we really just got the bad end of the stick.
Well, I think a lot of people are happy that he won. Well, first of all, they were fans of his, and they know that he wasn't the sole reason that this team didn't win a playoff game in his run here. He's partially to blame, but he's not the main reason. The main reason is that the people that build the team didn't do it properly. But he does shoulder some of that blame, but it's not the biggest slice of the pie. The other thing is, Stafford's a great guy. And he and his wife did a lot for the community, and it's hard not to like the guy off the field. So, you know, can I be happy for him for winning the Super Bowl? Absolutely. Hey, congratulations. That's good for him. I don't like the Rams. I don't like Sean McVay, but I'm fine with Stafford winning it. I just don't want the Rams to win.
It can be both things. Like, I can be happy for a nice guy who did some good things for our community to win a Super Bowl to the detriment of what I want, which is that draft pick to be as good as it could possibly be. It's as bad as it can possibly be. Now, I'd still make the trade. I still think it's going to be interesting to see how this experiment works. You know, there's a trade in sports that gets talked about all the time. It's a historical sell a player and set yourself up for the future. Those of us that lived through it know what we're talking about. The Herschel Walker trade, right? The Herschel Walker trade when the Dallas Cowboys traded Herschel Walker to the Vikings for a whole bunch of players. But the picks. But the thing is, well, they were players that turned into picks if those players got cut. And the Cowboys never intended to keep the players. They just wanted the picks. And so the Vikings put these riders on the player. If you cut him, you get a second round. If you cut him, you get a first round. And Jimmy Johnson was like, we're going to cut them all. We're going to take all these draft picks. And they went on and historically won a bunch of Super Bowl. I don't know if you'll ever see a trade like that again, but we hope that there is a similar effect for this trade. You know, it starts with now making the right selections, doing the right things with the draft picks that they got. 248-539-9797. Let's go to Dan, who's next. Hi, Dan.
Hey, guys. Great show. Thanks. Born in Milwaukee, I am a cheesehead, not really a Lions fan. You know, I've been living in Detroit for over 30 years. I want you guys to imagine this. Doug, you just said that it kind of hurt you a little to watch Stafford raise the Lombardi Trophy. I want you to imagine us Packer fans if we see Rodgers go somewhere else and lift that trophy. The last 2 years, basically, he's blown it to get us into the Super Bowl. And now if he leaves and goes somewhere else and wins the Super Bowl, I swear to God. And then you just said, well, Stafford's a nice guy off the field. We like him off the field. Not too many people like Rodgers off the field.
Can I ask you a question, Dan? I want to make sure I'm interpreting this correctly. Are you a Packer fan asking Lions fans for sympathy?
No, okay, all right. You got me on that one. I get it, all right?
Because this might be the goal.
Yeah, because I tell you what Lions fans would love? For Aaron Rodgers to host an NFL championship trophy with another franchise. Yeah. We would love that.
I get that too, but take your bitterness that the Lions fans seeing Stafford hold that up and multiply it by 1 million.
Not even.
You guys already won over there at Rodgers.
You won.
All right.
You know what it's like to lift a trophy. We don't. Like, you got to be kidding me.
No, but I'm just saying the hurt will be real, though. It really will.
Well, it might be real.
Maybe we're close.
Yeah, I mean, Dan, thank you for listening. Thank you for calling. And don't take offense when I say, this effing guy. This effing guy? Are you kidding me? Think about how you feel and how we would feel if... No.
I feel bad for the Patriots fans when they had to watch Tom Brady hoist the trophy with the Buccaneers. That's terrible.
This guy... Is he for real? Is that a real call? Did he expect us to go? Good point. You guys will have it tough if that happens.
You know what I'd be curious about? Might be an apples to apples comparison. How do Cincinnati Bengal fans feel about Whitworth winning?
Probably that probably stings. I mean,
it stings, but at the same time, Whitworth just won the NFL Man of the Year award, and apparently brought everyone to tears who watched his speech. And it was so fantastic. But that's kind of the same thing, isn't it?
Yes, I still just can't get over that we just took a call from Packer fans looking for sympathy.
That's precious. That's what that is. That's precious. Packer fan is precious.
Come on.
You can't possibly.
248-539-9797. Larry is next. Hi, Larry.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, Larry?
You know what? I just wondered,
Larry.
Please don't hang up on me. Wondered if you guys did any of my Loretta's party potatoes.
No, we didn't. I didn't do the party potatoes. I apologize.
No, Gators thought he was going to do something.
Yeah, I ended up going out to a friend, and I had to pick up food. So I didn't prepare the party potatoes. I asked me though, Larry. I stared at my bag of Yukon Gold potatoes, and I thought, hey, maybe I can make something for the Super Bowl party. Then I got a call, and my friend said, look, I need you to pick up, dinner for all of us. And I said, well, I can make, no, just pick up. Okay, I'll pick up stuff.
That was just a
It will be done, though, Larry. You tell Loretta, we will make party potatoes.
I know. Hey, no, she's here listening. She's
all right,
good.
we appreciate that.
No, it was, you know what? I thought that was a great Super Bowl until the end.
Hey,
can you swing by the office before you go home today? I got a whole bunch of ADA sheets I want to give you.
Yep, sure. Actually, I'm on my way, so I'll stop by there.
All right, sounds good. We're in the foster care now, so just come in the foster care door.
Okay, you got it.
All right, thanks.
Yep, bye.
Essentially a touchdown. But Jalen Ramsey, the face mask, was ridiculous.
I'm like, how is this guy that wide open? We were watching the game, and my friend had asked me, he goes, hey, how is he that wide open? And I said, it's either blatant pass interference, offensively, or he slipped. And then we watch it, and then they show the first replay, and he goes, he just grabbed by the face mask. I'm like, did he? I don't know. And then they show the close-up, like, oh boy.
Yes.
You talk about taking the defender out of the play. How did I miss that? I guess I missed it because one guy's behind it and can't see it.
Look at the official that was running with the play. It happened out of his view.
But there's a back judge that should be able to see it, right?
I know. Mike Elko was, you might remember him as a defensive coordinator at Notre Dame. He's now the head coach at Duke. And right after that play, he tweeted out, at some point, we're going to have to stop allowing 6'4" wide receivers to do whatever they want with the ball in the air while DBs are flagged for minimal contact. Sincerely, every defensive back in America.
Well, you know what's going to happen? Because it happened in the Super Bowl. Is it my big thing I've been calling on for years? Let's have face masks be reviewed. There's no subjectivity when it comes to what a face mask is or isn't.
Yeah.
So it's about time, and now you have it on the biggest stage in all of sports. First play to start the second half, blatant.
It was blatant.
And it's got to change.
Hey, did you know CGC Water now offers plumbing, leaking pipes, cleaned drains? I'm having a hell of a day.
You don't want to clean your drogs, man. You need to bring in a specialist for that. I'll tell you that right now. You know what would help with clean drogs? Better water. Good clean water. How do I get that?
Call CGC. Clean drugs.
That'll clean your drugs.
What's the other one? How do abs operate?
You're on a roll. Go for it.
We really kind of smell whiskey for breakfast. Did you know CGC Water now offers plumbing, leaking pipes, clogged drains? Or do you need a new hot water
No, I
heater?
like it better the other way.
Hot water heater faucets installed. Trust CGC for your plumbing needs. Their master plumber with 25 years of experience can handle your plumbing jobs, big or small. Call 855-339-4242. CGC Water Treatment wants to be your total water treatment provider. Call 855-339-4242. This month, save up to $600 on a select Kinetico system package. Financing available with approved credit. 855-339-4242. That's 855-339-4242. Or visit cgcwater.com, your local independent Kinetico dealer.
This spring, take a trip to Lakeland to see the Detroit Tigers prepare for the 2022 season. Publix Field at Joker Merchant Stadium is where they'll take on other Major League favorites in front of thousands of eager fans like you. In between games, you can explore everything else Florida's sweetest spot has to offer. From thrilling rides at Legoland Florida Resort, to exotic animals in Safari Wilderness, to delicious local cuisine everywhere you turn. Plan your spring training trip at visitcentralflorida.com today.
FanDuel Sportsbook is hooking new users up with an epic Winter Games bonus. We enter the final week of the Winter Olympics. Just place your first bet on any Winter Games sports risk-free. That's right, new users get up to $1,000 back in site credit if their first bet doesn't win. Coming up this week, curling, figure skating, Nordic combined, biathlon, anything that you want to bet on, you can do it on the FanDuel Sportsbook app, but you could bet on any event.
Plus, we're only punching out at WOW.
Like this are just one of the reasons why I think everybody should be betting on America's #1 sportsbook app. It's also easy to use, safe and secure. You get fast payouts. So download the FanDuel Sportsbook app with promo code Jansen and go for the gold today. That's promo code Jansen. FanDuel Sportsbook is the official partner of 97.1 The Ticket. Must be 21 or over and present in Michigan. First online real money wager only. Refund issued is non-withdrawable site credit. Expires in 7 days. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problems? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help.
Now's a great time to get a Toyota during our Driven to Be the Best sales event. Hi friends, Bill Golly here for Golly Toyota Warren, telling you about some of the great values. For February, well-qualified buyers can lease the all-new 2022 Toyota Tundra SR Max 4x4, sign and drive for just $299 a month. Leases for 36 months, 10,000 miles a year, zero down, with just plates and acquisition fee due at signing. We have a limited selection to choose from and are located in the corner of Van Dyke and 696. That's Golling Toyota Warren. Check us out online at gollingtoyota.com.
Dell Technologies President's Day business sale has arrived. For a limited time, save up to 35% on all our latest gear to work from anywhere with fast free shipping. Dell Technologies recommends Windows 11 Pro for business, so now's the time for incredible savings on PCs, along with servers, monitors, and docks, all with free shipping and quick installation and setup through Dell Installation Services. Get started by shopping online or contacting your Dell Technologies advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. Again, the number to call is 877-ASK-DELL.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep the facility running, no matter the weather or supply chain hiccup. But we get you, Raymond in Buffalo, and Maria in Miami, Jules in Minneapolis, and Stan in Central Indiana, taking control of everything that's under your control. At Grainger, we're here for you with experienced branch staff at over 250 locations, so you get the product you're looking for. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Michael Pearl National Benefit Plans. Call 877-734-2200.
The Detroit Pistons play the Washington Wizards. Pre-game tonight at 6:35 on News Radio 950 WWJ.
Everyone saw the real Stafford. He played just like he did here, only when he was with the Lions, 2 picks would lose the game.
Right. 3 touchdowns wins it. Defense came up with big stats.
Next text, I'm 56 and the commercials suck. My oldest son is 31 and he thought the commercials sucked. My youngest son is 22 and he thought the commercials sucked.
Let me give you my opinion. Because I think you alluded to that going to a break prior to that,
yes,
for your playing drugs situation.
Yes.
I didn't like the commercials. I thought they sucked. Okay? I don't, it's, the test is, what do you remember? It was memorable. the things that I remember seeing were a bunch of movie stars and TV stars that weren't pitching products. There's no salesmanship. It's just like we're putting these actors in these situations to act, but we're not really selling a product. So I'm not sure what the purpose is, other than we got a budget to use for the Super Bowl, and hey, if we just reveal what our product is at the end of the commercial, that's good enough. But people are going to be engaged because, hey, look, there's the guys from Scrubs, or here's
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, you're right, and along with one of the Jonas Brothers, and it's kind of clever at the end there. But what were they selling?
I was on board with gangster Peyton Manning at the bowling alley.
Yeah.
But then I had a follow-up commercial with Brooks Koepka that it was awkward. I didn't know what.
Really awkward.
I mean, I get it. You're asking your caddy what you should drink.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Do enough people know who Brooks Koepka is?
Well, that's the funny thing about that is the first time through, I'm like, oh, that's and then it got to another celebrity, but I didn't place it at first.
The Peyton Manning ones, I was trying to piece together who all these ones were. Like, I know Peyton, and they're like, who else is there? Who else is here? And I'm not sure. And then they bring in Serena Williams at the end.
It's just this effort to make a mini vignette with a bunch of celebrities in it, and then put the product up at the end.
There was one that made me LOL. Laugh out loud for those kids out there. Care to take a guess which one it was? It did have famous people in it. You got a guess, Tom?
I didn't get to watch or listen. I was here working the radio station, so I didn't hear any commercials. But apparently I didn't miss anything, so.
No, you did not.
No, I don't know.
I believe it was for Alexa, and it was with Scarlett Johansson and Colin Jost. Saturday Night Live, they're married.
Oh, is that the one with Remind Me to Fake My Own Death on March 18th?
Yeah, I'm still laughing out loud.
That's a good one.
It's funny.
I've seen those ones. That one is funny. There's another one. It's about like her breath or something too.
Yes, there's a lot. There's a lot. It was like a 60-second spot, so they got their money's worth on it. There were numerous funny things I thought from them, but otherwise, by and large, I thought they failed. I know Stoney was raving about the Sopranos one for the electric car. This metal soprano pulls up and she's not gassing up her car, but she's charging her car, and here comes AJ. And really, all that they literally used 90% of the intro for the TV show The Sopranos to get 2 seconds of realizing it's for an electric car.
There's a lot of electric car commercials, which I'm an EV fan. I'm coming, but they were pushing the EVs for sure. On 20, those commercials were boring. There weren't any jokes that you could understand if you were older. There were barely any jokes, period. It was mostly just boring standard ads. Next text from Buzz and Warren. Did you see Snoop turn around and look like who just touched me? Yes, when Maria Taylor touched him, Snoop was like, it was really funny. I'm 25. There were maybe 3 to 5 that I thought were, quote, good. If I wasn't watching with others, I'd start the game 2 hours later and skip through it all. Oh, so you wouldn't even watch live. You just fast forward through the commercials. I understand the Bernstein commercials don't cover very well.
Those are outstanding.
248-539-9797. Paul is next. Hi, Paul.
Good afternoon, guys. How are you today?
Hi, Paul.
Hey, I'm going to chump the Bozos at the 16-hole at the Waste Management Open this weekend, making it their own personal trash can. I thought that was absolutely ridiculous on their part.
I got to tell you, when I saw it happen, they didn't.